Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the campus of Lubbock Christian University. My name is Landon, and I'm joined again by Alex. We've got some new people running production. We've got Burl and Val behind running all the production stuff. Big shout out to them. And I forgot to give a shout out to Asa earlier, but Asa did it earlier, and Asa killed it.
Mr.
Did a great
Biggie
job.
Bean.
So big shout out to those guys. Again, we could not do this without them, so we appreciate that. We've got game number 2 of the doubleheader coming up today against Anna Maria, and got some intel from Coach Hackett. Supposedly, other than us, of course, one of the best teams in the conference. So obviously, they're in that big old tie for first place.
They are another conference leader.
So it should be a good one. We're gonna have a lot of fun. The last game was a little bit closer than we expected it to be, and so
we are already off, starting hot.
Yeah, we'll see how this one ends up going as well. And I'm trying
LCU, not blue. Oh man, it's kind of our color, man. Like, that's like our color, It kind of feels weird when we aren't blue.
Yeah, have to be orange this time, unfortunately.
Man, that's what they need. They need to add more colors to Rocket League. I'm saying it right now.
Yeah, so other scores that have happened today, since then, both of the other teams that are in first place in our conference have won their games today. So all 3 teams, it is Kettering University, LCU, and Anna Marie, are all tops of the conference at 5-1 right now. Next would be NCU, they're 4-2, and below that is MSJ, who lost today. They're 2-4. So
right now, though, LCU and Anna Maria are going to have to change that factor. One of these teams are going to go home with a win, and the other won't be the same, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, snow. Great stuff by Snow here. Oh, it does get deflected, though.
So this is a big match obviously, as it is going to be Anna Maria taking the first goal.
Yeah, that was just an unfortunate cycle right there.
But in terms of implications for this thing, Kettering has a game at 8:30 today as well, so in 30 minutes. And they're going up against Kaiser, who's 2-4, so likely, if it goes the way it should, Kettering will be on the top, and they will be tied with whoever wins this game. LCU has played Kettering once, and they did lose to Kettering, so they'd be tied, but Kettering would hold the head-to-head tiebreaker. So that's how that's all going to break down. But got to finish this game off first if you want to get to there.
A lot of demos coming out for Anna Maria.
And we'll see LCU as they find themselves in a similar position to what we saw in their last game. So they are now down 2-0 as Bach scores another one. LCU found themselves in a couple holes early on in that first game. Here in game number 2, find themselves down 2-0 currently. Again, 3 minutes left, still a lot of time. No reason to panic if you're LCU. But you have to see these goals start to fall. LCU was without a dominant win in that first one until game number 4, and they won that one 3-1. So you'd like to see a couple goals from LCU here in game number 1, even if they don't win game number 1, just to kind of have a little bit of an answer to this attack from Anna Maria. But we'll see how that ended up breaking out and how we go from here.
The real problem is we're not blue.
That seems to be an issue currently. I wonder whenever we lost our last game what color we were, because if we were the wrong color,
no boost, unfortunately.
Bach was just there to take advantage of that one.
I like how he just cuts him off there.
No boost, but he got a little bit of player boost right there from another player in the game. Is Trumu. Incredible chocolate milk, I might say, Trumu. But
I've had a Trumu in a while.
It is good, but that shot was a little bit better, as that was top left corner, just absolutely banged it home. 3-0 now, 2 minutes and 13 seconds left. Anna Maria firmly in control here in game number 1. Again, this is best of 5. We've been over this in the last one. You don't have to win game number 1, and we showed in the last one you don't even have to win game number 2. You just have to get to 3 wins. Doesn't matter what the order is to get there. And LCU
lose, win.
LCU was able to get the reverse sweep. Is a big clear from Bach right there. Now, LCU really hasn't had anything on the offensive end outside of that open net that Snow had with no boost, but outside of that, it has been all Anna Maria as they get another one. Caplot going to join the scoring parade as Bach has 1, Trumu has 2, and now Caplot has 1 as well. The full team is on the board for Anna Maria. In 1 minute and 33 seconds, again, it's not over. You still do have a lot of time, but
I didn't even know you could dim out midair.
you just got to get moving fast enough.
I did not know you could do that. Okay, you learn something new, you know?
Yeah, and we'll see. I mean, 1 minute and 15 seconds. Realistically, if you're LCU, what you're trying to do right here is get a little bit of momentum going forward. That'll do a little bit of that.
Yeah, you know.
As Snow going to come flying in, get that goal, make it 4-1. It's not over by any means. Still 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Snow needs to change the song, man. You know, Halloween just ended. Monster Mash. It's a little out of season now. Like maybe next year.
That is true. What do you go? There's no Thanksgiving music. What do you listen to between Halloween and Christmas?
And now,
because a lot of people just go straight to Christmas.
Yeah, it's just Mariah Carey everywhere.
And so I don't really know. That was a beautiful shot right there from Shadow.
That was abusive right there. Shadow just literally just got pushed 10 miles away.
Snow gonna play that off the wall, but nobody there to finish it off.
Tip up.
But yeah, I think you can, if you don't want to listen to normal music in between the two, you can. Whoa! What a play from Shadow!
That was a great shot, dude.
Nasty angle found right there. Did that one by himself. Woo! What a tight angle he got that into. 29 seconds left. Still time, because they are just creeping back. Regardless, they are building some momentum. The goal is opening up a little bit. They're seeing that they can, in fact, score. And
okay.
Nearly a crazy goal from Bach off the kickoff, but will be followed up by Cabalot, who has 2 on the board. It's now, I believe, Trumu with 2. It could be Bach with 2. I'm not quite sure. 2 of them have 2. One of them has 1. The maths, and that is how you get to 5. 20 seconds left. 3 goals down is LCU. We'll see if they have any sort of an answer. That one nearly was a screamer. Didn't quite go in, though. Card Shark back on defense. And I think the reset here for LCU will be nice. Like I said, they built some momentum. The goal opened up. They saw that they can, in fact, score. It's not impossible to score. And they just need a little bit of a reset here going to game number 2. I'm not sure there's a lot you look at and you can draw from that. Anna Maria was definitely ready to play right there, and they got the advantage. Sometimes that's just how it happens in Rocket League.
But, you know, just a warm-up, you know?
Yeah, just a warm-up. They saw the ball go in. Yeah. They saw the ball go in the goal a couple times pretty quick, and see if they can roll some of that in, as it looks like player from Anna Maria has disconnected from the lobby. They don't want the smoke. They're already scared of what's about to happen in game number 2.
That's crazy.
They forgot this is best of 5. They're back in now, and we are going to get into game number 2 of the night. Again, this is best of 5, so still a lot of time for these teams to pivot, change, adapt, all that good stuff. Again, we saw LCU in game number 1 drop the first 2 and drop the second one in pretty dominant fashion. I think they lost 4-0. And so we know that they can come back as
my
nearly had a kickoff goal.
No, okay, someone's back.
I'm very confused about what has just.
I am so. What just happened? It was a respawn.
Yeah, I
okay.
think because I was like, I didn't see a demo, and he just kind of popped up there in the corner.
I was like, okay, yeah, they're there, they got it, and just.
I guess they're not.
My brain
gonna
hurts.
Reset. I guess you don't do that.
My brain hurt.
Very, very weird.
You know what? Answer right back. Why don't
I don't know. Okay, that was a clean goal, but I don't know if they're just resetting the score or because he looked like he was trying to. I think that was a nice goal by Shadow. We're gonna say it was a nice goal.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But in the industry, we take those.
We do take those indeed, and we're tied up, whether intentional or not. We're tied up at 1 apiece, and LCU has found the back of the
I'm
net.
about to say, like,
LCU found the back of the net.
great shot. That was a great shot, though.
That really was. And Anna Maria, don't really. There's not much to say so far. That was a really interesting start to the game.
That was it. Oh, we're going hot.
Oh,
wait.
Snow had it over the top. Not quite gonna find the back of the net there.
Shadow?
Nice little
Shadow
chip
with the
shot.
Oh,
it was sitting in the front of the net. Does not quite go, unfortunately.
knock, who's there? Not the ball, because it just disappeared, man.
3 minutes and 52 seconds now in this one as it's kind of a lot of back and forth. Neither team really establishing any sort of possession.
You know what? I don't like the car now. Now that it's red, it doesn't have the same feel to it.
Yeah. The blue was a little bit spicier.
See, the blue buff, the blue buff.
That's true. No such thing as the orange buff.
Orange is like a debuff, man.
Apparently.
Like, blue's really a buff, like, when you go jungle, man. It's called blue buff,
I was about to say, there is no orange buff. But you play Teemo, so it doesn't really matter.
Wow, okay. You can... Teemo jungle would be funny, though.
Anyway. Bot gonna play that one off the wall.
What is happening?
Not gonna find back in the net. We're at 2 minutes and 54 seconds. This one a lot less scoring going on so far. Anyway, that definitely can change. There's still a lot of time left.
That's a clear shot.
That one goes off the top and beautiful pass to Snow. As that one just hit the little crease at the top, came straight down to Snow, who played it perfectly.
Magnificent.
Wow, what a shot right there. Beautiful pass from Card Shark, and Snow gonna finish it off. And LCU holds their first lead of the match.
I thought
it's gonna be a kickoff goal.
Yeah, I was like, no way, right? Okay, but we're just going around. No.
Now under the halfway mark, 2 minutes and 27 seconds left in this one.
That's a pass shot.
Good pass from Shadow.
And there it is. Snow from downtown is going to take the shot. Flying high, Rocket Man.
Yeah, Snow again in the right spot off of a beautiful pass, this time from Shadow. And LCU putting their foot down here in game number 2. It's now 3-1, 2 minutes and 24 seconds left. Still a lot of time for both teams. We'll see which one takes advantage of it. And LCU holding a pretty resounding lead right now.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Just was able to get back in time as that was going to go in if there was no answer. It was a beautiful clear from Snow. Nearly made that one.
No, those got to be scary. Just like, wait, hold on. Everyone, retreat.
And it is going to be Bach playing this one by himself. Caplock goes for the shot. Doesn't quite get it. Trumu is there as well. This one's floating above the goal in the exact spot you don't want to see it.
Oh, my. Snow. Yo, wait. A reversal? Oh, he got dim out.
Yeah,
wait.
Good defense, though. Card Shark going to play it off the wall. Shadow looks for his own. Not quite going to get it there. Good defense from LCU. Is that ball was in the danger zone. And Snow had the wherewithal to block that shot.
Oof. Great save by Shadow there. Recognize his teammate couldn't be there and instantly reacts, Because, like, most of the time you're like, okay, I can trust my teammate there. He's going to get it. But in that situation there, even if your teammate does have the chance to miss it like that, you got to be ready for any scenario like that. And right there, Shadow with a perfect save. And now, back on the offensive, LCU is.
Yeah, Card Shark playing it the other way. Been very aggressive this game. Doing a really good job opening up some opportunities for
Snow
LCU.
has also been hyper aggressive, flying from across the map. It is so funny, just like seeing someone come out of nowhere, flying like 100 miles per hour, just slinging the ball.
And that's what's really worked best for LCU, though, is when you've got Snow kind of playing that playmaker type of role.
He's literally playing like a shark roll. Like he is coming out of nowhere. just snatching it, man. Just like, I think we need to switch names here. I know. I think Card Shark should be the new Snell, and Snell should be the new Card Shark, man.
It's been a good answer from LCU here in game number 2 as we're about to wrap things up. 10 seconds left in this one, and it'll be LCU tying this thing up at 1 apiece in this very pivotal game for both teams. As that one's going to miss off to the right. Ball will float around a little bit longer. This 1 second will take just a little bit longer. Ball is down. It is 1-1. And not only was that 3-1, but the goal from Anna Maria came while we had a player disconnected and didn't have the rotation. Not taking anything like away from Anna Maria or saying they're not good, but just a testament to what LCU did there in game number 2, just flipping the script after pretty dominant game 1. It was 5-2 in favor of Anna Maria, and then in game number 2, LCU put their foot down 3-1, and we'll see what happens in game number 3. Which team will take the lead back in terms of game count? As both teams fighting for the overall 1 seed, I believe. Actually, I'm gonna check this before I just say something. But Kettering, which is the other team that's on the top, I believe their loss. Oh, it came to NCU Gold. Very interesting. Sometimes these don't shake out the way.
That's a great position shot off the start. Only Snow is up in front though, so not going to get much off of it. But now we are back on. Shadow up there, cycling back. I just love like the switching positions. Like it is so amazing how they just so fluently do it. Shadow comes out of nowhere, snatches that ball.
And we've got the results from the other game that Kettering played in. They did end up winning their game. That moves them to 6-1, so they're half a game above LCU right now. Whichever team wins this will tie them.
That was an amazing save.
Will tie them record-wise in, as Trumu puts one in. But Kettering will hold the tiebreaker over both of the teams, as they have beaten both of these teams right here. They beat Anna Maria 2-3. So both of these teams trying to fight for that other top spot in the conference, right up there with Kettering. We will see how the rest of this plays out.
And who did we lose to again?
We lost to Kettering.
Okay.
Yeah, Kettering is our only loss. And then Kettering, Anna Maria's only loss is to Kettering. And Kettering's only loss is to NCU, who is is second in the conference. So very interesting how some of that stuff plays out sometimes.
The 1v1 situations have to be so scary.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to be on the offensive side for sure, because you can... the worst thing that can happen is you don't score. On the defensive side, you give up a score, and that always hurts a little bit. As Trumu finds the hole again, and just in the right spot at the right time. As you see, there was 3 orange cars right there. Not quite able to get to that.
I think Snow was inside the goal. He had the block there, but just wasn't far enough up to block it.
Yeah, couldn't quite get out of the goal to stop that one. And that is now a 2-0 lead for Anna Maria. And it's interesting how these games can change from game to game. As you saw, Anna Maria dominate game 1. LCU dominated game 2.
See, these are the worst. The back-to-back sets, like, you take one, I take one, you take one.
And neither team has gained, like, There hasn't been momentum gained as, like we said, first one was a stomp, second one was a stomp, third one's appearing to be a stomp. There's still 3 minutes left. You can't gain any momentum because there's no consistency. So again, you'd love it if LCU
2 glass cannons right now.
Yeah, you'd love it if LCU could pull this out and win this game, but at the end of the day, they came back from 3-0 or 2-0. So I mean, 2-1 just makes it just a little bit easier. But again, in games like this where it's not going your way, it seems like the other team is always in the right spot. You've got to find some positives, and for LCU, that'd just be a few goals. You showed that you can open it up, you can score, and now you got to prove to yourself that you can do it in back-to-back games. So if they can make this a little bit of a closer game and make Anna Maria sweat a little bit, I think that would be a good spot to be in. Obviously, you'd like to win, but of all of the options, that wouldn't be a bad one, as we are under the halfway point. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in this one, and it's been all Anna Maria here in this game. Very back and forth series so far. We'll see if LCU is able to give some sort of an answer. Snow, good save right there as Bach was looking for another goal.
Oh no! Okay, got on the wrong side of that. Almost shot in his own goal there.
Yeah, Shadow and Card Shark doing a good job right there, teaming up for the save. And they're going to play this back the other way towards LCU. LCU trying to fight for some position. Snow just gets on the left side of it, forces it off to the right. Good defense from Anna Maria. That one's going to float in front of the goal too. Again, nobody really there. Is Capelot going to get the big clear? Nice 50 from Snow, playing it the other way now. Demo going to come out, unfortunately. Snow will go down. Card Shark going to track the ball as well. Gets just above Snow, and Capelot comes flying in for the goal. Going to make this one 4-0, a minute and 8 seconds.
Just like the first game, too. Mm-hmm. It's like, this is just deja vu.
And yeah, the strategy doesn't change. Sometimes you just need a reset. It's felt like Anna Maria's been in the right spot at just this whole game. They've been in the right spot, and it felt like that way in game one. And for game two, it was just the opposite. So, like to see the score reset. LCU get their feet back underneath them.
I wonder if we can find the statistic of like how many games LCU has won with the first goal, and when they get the first goal, I should say.
Yeah. It's got to be a lot, for not only for Plus. I think it's just a Rocket League thing. Obviously, if you can get scoring first, as Snow gets the open net and will get the score. Again, we're a goal on each side from seeing a repeat of game number one. Like, it was 5-2, same kind of fashion. Felt pretty dominant by Anna Maria, and LCU. Going to try and build that momentum by getting these goals. It's exactly what we said they needed to do. See the ball go in. They've seen the ball go in. Go ahead and reset. You still have 30 seconds. You can still pull this off, but reset, see the score switch, and move on to game number 4.
Yeah, I was like, that was a great shot, but I don't think he had the right angle, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was good defense from Bach. Trumu playing it down. Snow going to go up the left side. Has an open goal. Just doesn't quite go in, unfortunately. Hits the side, and that will do it. As Anna Maria finds themselves up 2-1 in this one. Again, exactly what I said after the first game. Not a lot of analysis to draw from it. You've got to get on the board quicker. You've got to get these goals scored if you're LCU. You can't put yourself in that big of a hole and expect to somehow control the match at the end. It could happen. It's not likely. Every goal that goes in for the other team makes it less likely that you're going to play. So LCU needs to get started off quickly, and I think that's going to start with Snow. We've seen most of the goals come from
here.
him.
We do have opportunity.
And there it is. Shadow puts one in. We're 9 seconds into this one, and LCU is back on the board. again, Shadow, just as in game number 2, Shadow gets goal number 1 from the left side.
I don't even know what to say anymore. This is just like deja vu.
Like I have seen this happen already.
And don't tie the game up. Like
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah, not gonna count. Not gonna count the first one.
Oh my! This is Lily.
Bach has tied it up at
It's
one
happening
apiece.
again. It's happening again, man.
Both teams are at 1 now.
Can we get out of the simulation?
Hey, if it goes like it did last time, I will not complain. LCU did end up winning game number 2 pretty handily, so hopefully we see a little bit of a repeat from that one, but we will see as LCU going to try and play it offensively, a lot more aggressive this time. Snow gets it in as he was there. I'm not sure who we were watching right there, but they were in position. It was Bach. No, it wasn't. It was Trumu, and they were in position. They didn't have to redirect, and they chose to dive and dove away from the ball. LCU up 2-1. 4 minutes and 21 seconds are left in this one.
LC's just playing so aggressive right now, and too high.
Yeah.
Oh, still on turf.
Card Shark gonna try and do something with it. Sets it up over to the middle. Bach.
Here comes Snow. Oh, whoa. Okay. I don't know what that was, man. He was trying to cook something. I don't know what he was cooking.
There's a little bit of an open net.
No boost, 1v1.
Boost.
That would have been sick, actually.
Snow sets it off to the side, gonna get demolished. And Shadow now with some boosts. Let's see what he can make happen as he plays it off the
high,
nose of his
superstar.
car. Thought that one was gonna nestle in for us, but good defense from Anna Maria.
I liked what. I love what that was for Snow. Just like a little tap down to avoid last second interceptions there. Shadow flying in.
Shadow gets it not quite over to the middle.
Guard Shark though, still trying to keep it alive. Keep that rally going.
Bach gets it right past Shadow, who may have had a little bit of an open net right there.
Dude, Shadow tried to.
Card Shark, the only one back, needs to get it out of there. He does. Had an open net. Bach running with him, though. Saw that one coming, and Bach now playing it the other way.
Guard Shark literally just almost broke every axle there.
Snow nearly got the read.
Dude! Oh.
What a save from Bach.
Wait, it's not over yet. Shadow!
That was 2 or 3 opportunities right there that was just good defense. LCU executed. Just better defense from Anna Maria, not allowing LCU to make this one a 3-1 lead. We're now at 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in game number
back
4.
On Anna Maria turf though. Shadow coming in hot.
Shadow plays it a little bit too high. Capelot sets it over to the left side. Boost's going to get taken by Anna Maria. And they are just trying to fight and scrap for this goal right now is Anna Maria. LCU trying to hang on.
Yeah, both teams here, you want to score. Like
100%, yeah.
Like this is like, this is score zone for both sides. It's like really no defense. No, there is defense. Like there's like, you want to be way more aggressive right now.
Yeah, a lot of shots coming out. A lot of really good shots are coming out from both teams.
And Snow with the amazing take over there. Piloting in the sky there. Hits it one more time so it doesn't land and gets the perfect shot on board.
Yeah, beautiful right there from Snow as he makes it 3-1. If we don't see another goal, it's the same score as game 2. Kind of spooky. You said Halloween's over. And there it is. I didn't want to see it again. I want to see a different score. I was getting a little worried.
Hey, we want to win though, man.
I didn't want to see it from Anna Maria. I was trying to get LCU to get another one maybe.
Commentator's curse does exist, man.
It does. It is unfortunate. I just got a quick server health sign. I hope it is all right. LCU now holding a 1-goal lead again, something they held for quite a while in this one. See if they can hold it for another 1 minute and 22 seconds. Good stuff from Shadow right there, right on top of things.
Everyone's out.
And big clears coming from both teams right now as Bach plays it to LCU. That one set off the middle.
Woo!
What a save right there. Good shot, better save. As Bach tries to get it, not going to find one. Does get the demo. Set up over the middle, going to overplay it.
Great clear.
Yeah, massive clear. LCU now 50 seconds. They do not need long to score, does Anna Maria, so LCU has to hold on for these last 41 seconds.
You know, I was about to say something, but I forgot this is not the same game. I was about to make a Mega Strikers reference. Oh my!
Shadow tried to get on top of that one and pinch it in. Didn't quite get there. It's LCU firing some goals. Sometimes the best defense is good offense.
Oh, yeah.
And LCU firing them off right now, putting the pressure on Anna Maria. Only 12 seconds remaining.
That was so aggressive. Like, it wasn't a demo. You just heard the car just get, like, absolutely shoveled right there, man.
And once this
there
ball
we go. Hit down.
Goes down, which it will right there.
Is,
LCU
baby.
will find themselves in Game 2, or match number 2, Game 5.
Yeah.
This is the second time they've been in a Game 5 tonight.
Game 5 situation, man.
And this one has been back and forth. The first one was a reverse sweep. This one has gone Anna Maria, LCU, Anna Maria, LCU. And so we're hoping for a change in the pattern here in game number 5. And might sound like a little bit of a broken record, but there's one thing that seemed to work for LCU. What do they need to do in game number 5?
Just score.
Just score. That is the truth. Score first, score often, and go ahead and take home the win. As we'll see if they are able to do so. Time is starting to tick down.
I also feel like this is still on nerf, you know, no blue LCU, kind of cringe.
Yeah, we are nerfed, but it is we play through it. And now game number 5. LCU already scored by this point in the last game, as they scored 9 seconds into the last game.
That's a pretty hard time to beat, man.
It is. That's a tough time to beat. I will not lie. I'm not expecting. Good shot right there from Snow.
I love that teamwork shot right there. They both hit it. That was like
yeah,
the friendship shot.
the power of friendship. This is showing or winding up to be a good game 5. And it is going to be all
Okay.
on the side of Anna Maria, not able to
Snow
find anything.
just a backflip to intercept that, man.
3 minutes and 58 seconds left. Both teams are at 0 right now. We've seen Snow be the hero twice. Could he make it 3 here in this one? Again, we've been through the playoff implications for this game. Both teams tied at 1. 2 of the best teams in the conference trying to stay on top and tied.
Robert Cantu in the chat.
Robert.
Hey, whoa.
Welcome the student body president of LCU into the chat. Appreciate you hanging out with us. You got here just in time as LCU trying to close this out in game number 5. It's win or go home for both of these teams. And right now we're tied at 0 apiece.
Ooh.
And that one will go in for Bach as Anna Maria going to take a 1-0 lead. The first lead here in game number 5.
Almost a 2-minute, just one single score session there.
3 minutes and 6 seconds left for LCU to try and tie this thing up. You'd love to go ahead and just get it quickly like we've seen in all of these games where the first goal goes in and the answer comes quickly. But sometimes you have to sweat it out. As Card Shark going to get the ball taken from him, and it is going to set up right to the middle. Shadow in a good spot right there.
I feel a good clear coming out.
Plays that one back off
There
into
we
the
go.
right corner. Shadow is there. Bach is also there. And LCU trying to get it onto the side of Anna Maria, not being allowed to, though. Finally breaks it through. Snow gets a shot, doesn't quite go. Shadow going to play it over him. He is there by himself as Bach, no boost, going to have to
Snow
retreat.
fighting for his life right there, 1v2.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a crazy goal from Snow.
It's going to get taken away there by Bach.
This is where you have to have your team captain, and Snow knows he's got to be big here. Capelot gets it just barely over the head right there of LCU, or over the hood, I should say, of LCU. Snow plays it off the top.
That is a miss.
Yeah, let it come down. He knew what he was doing right there. Over off to the left side now.
Snow.
Straight up to the middle. And not able to get it down. Card Shark trying to swing around right now. Going to go back onto the defensive side of things for LCU. And that is going to be a clear back onto the side of LCU. Card Shark says not so fast. There's nobody back for LCU, but Snow gets the tip. And now Shadow will...
Oh, you hate to see that right there. Dead ball just right in front of your goal. Both players in the air.
Card Shark tried. He was close. That one just clipped off the right side of his car and goes in for Anna Maria, who holds the 2-0 lead here in game number 5. Both of these teams tied tops in the conference. Oh,
Wait for it.
no, Snow.
Wait, we're not done yet. Okay, we're done.
That one was sitting right over the goal. You'd love to see that one go in if you're LCU.
But wait, there's more. Tag team.
Bach gonna play it off to the side. Snow gotta have something here. Goes up for it.
That was amazing. The angle on that was perfect. As Snow puts on the board for LCU. You know what? Gotta get some prop to that. That was like mathematical genius right there. My guy took out the protractor, put it on the screen real quick, and took the shot.
Yeah, we said it was gonna have to be. We didn't have to be Snow, but we've seen Snow step up in a lot of these positions.
Oh, Shadow now. What? Yeah, we take those and more, baby.
LCU has tied it up at 2 apiece now. And we are all of a sudden in a different game here with 44 seconds to go. We're all tied up at 2 apiece. LCU going up against Anna Maria. We'll see which team is able to stay up at the top of the conference.
And I love how stone cold our just players were right there, man.
Trumu going to put Anna Maria back on the board. 33 seconds left.
Oh, nay. Oh, nay.
Very quickly puts Anna Maria in the lead again. 33 seconds to go. LCU needs somebody to step up and take this. And there is 30 seconds left.
Snow doing something.
Right there, tried to get it. Didn't quite find the angle. Card Shark gonna miss. Shadow is there.
No.
Trumu goes up, plays it too high, but it will sit on the right side of the goal for LCU.
That took a lot of time up, too, which was something that you don't want to see. Oh!
Snow plays it down.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
30
Get it up in the air!
seconds.
Get it in the air! Come on! Overtime! Just till it hits the ground! Card Shark! Gotta save it! Gotta keep it rallying! Oh!
Oh, unfortunate right there, as it is going to be Anna Maria who closes it out. 33 seconds left.
My gosh.
And they just take it home. That is going to do it for us here today on LCU Esports. Unfortunate. LCU not quite able to take the win against Anna Maria. I believe, I'm not sure how the playoffs work for Plus. I believe there are playoffs still on the line. I think the seeding will be a little bit different since they did lose that one. But I could be wrong with that.
Should be a last year's qualifier, maybe.
I think they have some sort of a shot to make it and keep moving on. incredible game from the guys. Unfortunately, couldn't close it out. But
I think we still are our conference champions. Because, like, I think all these teams are different conferences.
no, this is all in our conference.
Oh, this is?
Yeah, this is all in our conference.
Okay, that's interesting. We all have... Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay, that's interesting. It's how big is our conference then?
there's like, I think 8 teams in our conference. So,
Okay.
yeah. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by and checking us out. And thank you to everybody else who is in the chat. We have 13 people in here right now. Really appreciate y'all coming, listening to the game tonight, taking time out of y'all's Monday night. I know it's busy to be with us and watch. And unfortunately, weren't able to get the win, but we've got more games coming up. The Rocket League team will have more games, we believe. And we'll keep y'all updated on social media about some of that stuff. Again, massive shout out to the people behind the screen running production. Burl and Val doing an incredible job making sure we're up and running, keeping us going. Alex, appreciate you taking time out of your Monday to come and commentate with us. And yeah, y'all stay safe. That'll do it for us here on LCU Esports, and we will see you guys in the next one.